Hello Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is going to be your June 2020 predictions. Summer, June, July, August predictions. Summer 2020, where it's an overview. We're going to be looking at your overall energy and your approach to life and things that may take precedence over your life, or what will be highlighted the most for you. Home, work, finances, your overall sense of security as well, and your emotional life, whether you're single or coupled. So we're divining to get some predictive messages for this 2020 summer period. And I'm going to be clarifying with the Cartomancy to get some time frames and dates that are significant for this time. So keep in mind it is general. I am tapping into the collective energy of Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So you can check your other signs. There may be some pertinent messages there for you. Welcome back to subscribers and anyone new to my channel. I do appreciate you. And anyone new, I hope you find these helpful and stick around. So, well, Virgos, with the overall energy, I am seeing that there's some truth or information coming to light that could have you in your head. There's some worry or guilt associated with some information. I feel for some of you, you might feel like you're under some type of scrutiny. Some of you may feel that there needs to be some type of change. Some of you, I feel like an issue that you once thought was over with kind of shows itself up again in some type of way, or haunts you at night, haunts you in your dreams. Some of you as well, though, could have some increased intuition in your dreams. Some divine insight could be coming through in your dreams. So pay attention to them. You might have a lot of vivid ones. They might even urge you to write them down, or definitely linger for a while after you wake up. So there's a period here where you are very kind of tapped in especially with the Mercury transits and I'm seeing a few things going on here with your overall energy. So I do feel like some of you might feel that too much information is coming to you, or that there's something where you're trying to make sense of it. You're trying to make sense of it. You're needing clarity. It might be difficult. Now, some of you also may you might have a difficult decision on your hands. Some of you might know what to do, but you may not feel, there's some worries associated to you doing it, because there's a sense that it has something to do with it on a serious matter. Now, some of you could be suffering in silence about something in your life. I'm just feeling like some of you might feel like you need an outlet. You know that there's some type of change. This could have to do with a partnership. There could as well be the sense of a choice and a decision is just, you're very concerned about making the right decision. You have a fear of making the wrong decision. I'm getting a little bit of, do I stay or do I go, or do I continue with this path that I once started? Because something seems to be now showing a side that you may not have realized would be attached to it. There could as well be different, especially if you're in a partnership, something someone else wants to do, something too that you have some fears, but maybe you can't speak up, or you know that this person's going to do what they're going to do anyway. So it's a little bit of that, and it's like you feel like you have a kind of a premonition or knowing of what the consequences or of choosing one path, or someone making a choice, someone else's choices, and how they will affect you. Maybe somewhat of a concern. So a little heavy energy, but I feel that for some of you, this is um, this is a lot of your mind being overactive, but also having such a keen kind of insight into things. So the end of July, end of June, end of July, and end of August is coming up as far as timing. Could be a deadline. It could be when a new path opens up and you have a bit of anxiety about which way to go, or wanting to be sure that you're making the right choice. So between the 25th and 29th of June, July, or August is coming up as far as times where this thing will be kind of coming up for you to deal with, or this is a time where something kind of haunts you for a little bit, or has you in your head. But it looks like a serious matter with these spades. So looking into the home life, so when I'm looking with this, I do feel like this is a protective energy that is coming out with you, and this could be working on, this definitely could be something where you're homeschooling your children. Some of you could as well be needing to protect what you've built, or what your plans are. I do feel like for some of you, this could have something to do with property, and there being a delay or stall in a home build or home move because of what's going on in the world. So for some of you, you might worry about there being a pause in action. Could have to do with some type of home or family situation. But I feel like you'll find a solution. I also get this feeling that there will be some development and movement, and it could be in the 3rd month particular, that this reading I'm looking into. So it could be something by August where you can kind of see what your expectations are on the horizon, or actually seeing results, or feeling like a development is getting back into movement. Okay, so some of you as well might find out that you're expecting, if those of you who have been trying. And this could be a little bit of what is on your mind, especially if you're very focused on this. Having a child, that could be a little bit of this. So there's a fertile energy with this card. Fertile energy here. I'm not so much getting time frame. With this, but as far as that goes, I am seeing August, again, to like the 3rd month, or when you'll find out when you're at the 3rd mark of like 3 weeks, or 3, well, I feel like you would know by 3 months. But I feel like this is something here in regards to something you're working on. It could be with a partner, seeing results, but also the development of something continuing, expanding. Maybe you're expanding your home. There's something here where you're expanding your home. Some of you, I feel like you're protecting, you have a protective, very kind of protective energy, especially over children, especially over young children. So some of you are really taking charge with teaching your children, setting them up for success, learning what you have to make sure that they're developing in a positive way with their studies. So some of you might really get kind of engulfed in that. And so some of you as well too might be in this state of mind where you have a lot of mental activity. There's something that here that may take discipline for you. And anything that takes discipline for you, Virgo, I feel, will be something that you do overcome. It just will, I just feel for some of you it's something that will take, there'll be a lot of information and communication. So some of you might need some type of help. So some of you will need to kind of get to a point where you will accept help, because it looks like there is help around if you needed it. Some type of relief. There's something here where I feel like you might feel like you want to do it on your own. You're trying to do it on your own. But it may work out better if you do have some type of partnership with working through whatever this issue is. So here with the work, I'm seeing here that this is I do feel like this is something with like creativity, but I feel for some of you there might be this sense of boredom with working on your own. I feel like some of you need some type of assistance, but some of you as well might feel like there's something you want to create on your own, and someone could be giving input. I feel like if there's anything that you're very focused on achieving, and this could be some type of new project or something that you want to do, or some other type of work, creating a new path or a new stream of income. Some of you will be working on that as well, trying to gain a bit more independence. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be following your heart due to not wanting to do something else anymore. So this could also have to do with your career, a career move. I feel like some of you will reject someone's input on something that you feel like you want it to be yours. You want to say that you did it on your own. So there's something here where you're trying to break free from depending on someone else to do something. Something here is like you want to do it yourself, but you would enjoy it too. With the heart energy, I do feel like this is feeling like you're enjoying the whole process of something that you can do on your own. So some of you may fall in love with a second way of making money, or a way of creative, something here creative that you can put your heart and your emotions into. And some of you, if you're not working, some of you may be in this attitude where offers come in but you're not taking them. Some of you may be holding out on accepting it because you have your eye on one thing. Like there's something that you're kind of set on. Like you feel like you really need that, whatever you're going towards. So with this, I do feel that it's some of you might want to do something on your own because you know that you will gain more money. This is an increased energy. there's something here that you know, if it takes two or it takes more, it's something here. It's like, but if you could do it on your own, then you would get all the profit. Something here like this. So that may be a little bit of your motivation for rejecting help. Really just depends. I feel like I'm tapping into a specific, but on the general sense, I do feel that some of the offers that you're rejecting are very good, or what you might, there's a sense here that some of you do need to kind of take a second look at what's being offered to you, because some of you are being offered a good opportunity. And just when you thought maybe you were settled doing something else, there's something here that's worth looking at, worth considering. I also feel like some of you will need to make sure that with a new offer, you're not taking the first thing that they offer you. There's something here where you can negotiate and get more than what they're offering you. And then in kind of naming your price, or for what you want your salary to be, this is a sense here that don't shortchange yourself. And maybe for some of you, it will be good for you to, because there's a second chance with this too, or there's something here that's coming in, something too here that's coming back around. And some of you, this is an offer based on some past work or some past efforts. And so I'm feeling like that's, you have some lucrative offers or opportunities that are coming in here. So the first 10 days of June, July, or August is coming in. Yeah, so some of you I'm even picking up that this could be going into September. So I feel like some of you might just feel like there's offers coming in, but you just, maybe too, why you would reject them is you don't need the money. So you can maybe look at it a little bit more critically in that sense of if your heart's not into the project or what is being offered to you or the job itself, then you're only going to accept something that you believe in, something that you feel like is deeper than just about the money. For some of you, it is about the money. And this is saying for some of you that you might be able to make more than what someone's offering you. And some of you could be raising some prices for your services. I do feel like for some of you, you might deal with a little bit of a slowdown if you're offering something that you create and you're raising prices or doing something here like this. But there's also a sense that maybe you need to value yourself more, and value your worth and what you're bringing into a situation, and making sure that it's mutually beneficial. So here with the finances, here I'm seeing this is an opportunity for you to turn a situation around. Now this is full energy too, so I do feel like that some of you may be freed from some type of burden. Some of you may use your money to free yourself from something that you're having trouble moving on from, or needing to move on from, and move forward with feeling lighter, like it's not around, it's not there anymore. So you could be using your money to solve problems or things that were, some of you as well might be in this generous mode, that how you apologize for others or how you exonerate a feeling of guilt could be with this sense of giving. I feel like some of you, it's like a little bit of a sense that you can fix some type of emotional problems as well through finances. Through, some of you might be very kind of tempted to um, purchase something that makes you feel better, or driven to buying things to kind of free yourself, or um, someone could be doing that with you as well. I'm also getting a sense, though, that some of you might be realizing and feeling that money isn't everything in a situation. And if you've already kind of been in a pattern with this, with a partner, feeling like some of you, it's like, it's getting to a point where it's meaning nothing to you anymore. Some of you, it's almost like, no, it doesn't fix it, or it's maybe sometime in the past, or someone maybe disappointed you and they did something special for you, or or spent their money on you, or so that could be something where this is like, it's different now, something's changing, something is getting to you in your head more so that could be as well with the partner energy. But I also feel like for some, this is coming into freedom, financial freedom. So again, there's some of you that have opportunity to make more money. Some of you, there is an opportunity to make more money. So there could be this new beginning here. And for some of you, taking an upset or what was a disappointment, and turning it into a positive and a clean slate where, you have some type of financial freedom. That was just sloppy shuffles. So let's get into what could be for more clarity and some type of time frame. Be highlighted around your overall sense of security. Yeah, again, I'm feeling like just like you're not finding security in your some of you are not finding security in your finances anymore, or someone else's finances, or some of you as well could be using your finances to move on from a situation, like just kind of throwing your money at a disappointment or a problem, to just get rid of it so that you're free of it, or someone. And so I feel like some of you are shifting your priorities. You're definitely shifting your priorities this summer. Some of your priorities are going to shift more towards family. And I feel like any of you expecting a child, it could be a female child. Some of you are making way for this child. You're creating a new space for this child, or decorating, or there's something here that involves a new beginning. And I feel like some of you as well could be supporting some type of women's efforts, something that supports women. So some of you might be getting into some type of philanthropy. Yeah, so with this, I feel it's definitely this sense where you're, again, that situation where someone's trying to create balance through finances, or through gifts, through giving. That's how they're reciprocating their love, or that's how they're reciprocating their disappointments. Some of you, again, this is a signal of turning some type of disappointment into that goes in your favor. So this could be something legal as well, where you get what you deserve out of a situation that may have been unfair at one point. So it could be some here where some action has been taken, or action is going to be taken to relieve your worries. And you're going to be taking action to relieve some type of worry. There's something here that you can't push away anymore. But as far as time frames here, So I'm picking up like the first 10, 11 days, first 10 or 11 days of June, July, and August. And for some of you, there's something here again in September that's coming up. So I do feel like it's something's going. There's a message here that something from the summer kind of leaks over into the fall. But there's also this feeling that you're going to be able to release some worries around that time. So September's going to be a time where I feel there's something here going on in the summer that's in process of change, as well, and changing your priorities. But I feel like your path will become clearer than in September, in regards to something here that affects your level of security and as well as your career. So looking into the emotional life here. So we got Temperance showing up. I feel like some of you with this in the Two of Cups, if you're single, I'm feeling that some of you are there's possibility of reconciling with someone, maybe an earth sign. Could also be with this Temperance energy, Sagittarius. Some of you, I feel there's an opening up and a sharing and a healing that's going on between you and this partner. There's a feeling of security and that you're not alone. This is a mutual thing that you and someone are coming together to create. This is a very creative energy here. I'm also seeing that some of you are going to attract someone where it's not just a physical connection, but it's going to be like a very strong spiritual connection. I do feel like there's a reconciliation possible too with this the way this energy is coming in. I feel like there's a very kind of patient approach that some of you are taking with a partner as well, and some of you, your partner, you're both kind of being patient with each other. Whatever this is mutual for you two. So whatever you two are sharing, it's mutual with this Two of Hearts energy and Temperance energy. And so I feel like there's just like this inner peace flowing between you and a partner. Major understanding and patience with each other is coming through. Now some of you, I feel like you might come together with someone. There could, if you're single Virgos, some of you might be connecting with someone through a friend. And I feel like some of you might start off as friends, but over time that's just going to build your relationship into something that is solid. So there is positive energy coming in with your emotional life. And for those of you looking for love, those of you who are single, I feel like healing, you will be definitely feeling better, feeling like you might feel like you're ready to attract your partner. You're ready to attract, and now some of you as well could attract someone who's very different from you, but there's a energy of opposites attracting and creating something lasting. Some of you as well could be pouring your energy and investing in yourself, your appearance, making you feel good, making you feel, some of you as well could, just be doing things that make you feel good. Okay, that could also be something here is like with the finances that's tied to that. There's definitely a feeling of feeling secure about yourself and your partner. So I feel like some of you, like if you're in a relationship, the foundation you built with this partner is very solid. The passion's still there. Some of you are going to reignite passions if you felt like there's been I feel for some of you, if careers have been taking you in different spaces, places, there's still that connection that you have when you see each other. Um, I do feel like some of you might do something special, or you for your partner, or your partner's going to do something very special for you, and it definitely could involve some type of getaway, some type of travel. I'm also seeing like a road trip where there's a good kind of healing conversation, talk. Um, some of you, okay, so I'm seeing something significant going on um, around the end. These are the 20s of June, July, and August. Um, Between the 22nd and the 28th of either of those months. And again, I'm picking up something in September. So you guys, I feel overall there's something here that I feel like is a good foundation between you and your partner. Some of you are going to, this is someone that could be around the time you meet someone new. There's a good foundation kind of started already with a friendship for some of you. Some of you are going to be feeling like you're turning a friendship into more. There could be also this mix of business and pleasure with a partner. Some of you could find this love through work as well. I'm getting a shy energy at first, if this is someone that you're meeting at work. So that could also be this appearance of someone new that's keeping you up. Okay, so that could be something here too, where it's just like the appearance or entrance of someone, you think about them. So I feel like almost there's an immediate recognition of some of you with the love partner that you work with, or potential partner that you work with, kind of when you least expect it. And this could also be somewhat of a surprise energy here. There's also something here where you joined with your partner. So that's where something here, some of you might feel like you don't want to work with your partner, you don't want it to affect your relationship. But I actually feel like any of that fear, it actually would work, I'm seeing with that. And it might actually bond your relationship even stronger. Some of you already have this. So those are the message I have for you, Virgo. That's the summer 2020 predictions. If you like this, give me a like. If you would like a personal reading, that information is below. They're all confidential. If you like a phone reading, the link on how to get that is below, as well as email readings. If you would like a video recorded reading like this, or it's no time limits, then you can still email me at deuceofdiamondreader@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Take care.